I wanna be free. I wanna be me. Yeah. And that's it. Good.
Richard O'Sutherland.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's good. What's up, YouTube? Hello, I'm here again, and in my little cupboard where I live, which is a nice place to live. If you live in London, the rents are so high that you can mainly only afford to live in a cupboard, and that's my life. I do have a kitchen outside my cupboard, which I occasionally have use of. Anyway, good. So someone commented a little while back that I look like Vivian Stanshall, which I'm not sure if that's true or not. You have to make your own judgment on that. But I did come across this, and it features Toyah Willcox, who I've always found nauseatingly crap, and she's interviewing Vivian Stanshall. So we'll see, I guess, if I am like him in any way. And this is an interview that I think is going to be interesting, hopefully amusing. It's meant to be, it's Toyah Willcox, an uncomfortable interview with Vivian Stanshall. So that's my favourite type of thing, discomfort and idiots. And this seems to feature both of those things. So let's dive in literally to Miss Wonderful Toyah Willcox and Vivian Stanshall.
Who has been fighting off the acclaim and glory associated with the book, of the film, of the record, of Sir Henry at Rawlinson's End. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Vivian Stanshall.
What a good start. Kisses are on the hand.
Your film has been very successful in New York, hasn't it, as well as in England?
I have no idea.
Oh, well, I think I can tell you it has. It's sort of been packing them out. Now, you used to be in the...
It's not packing them out, is it? It's packing them in. Packing them in. Like the best thing Kevin Eldon, the actor, ever did back in the 80s.
The Bonzo... Bonzo Dog Doodah Band.
Yes.
Now, that was a marvellous band. When did that...
I love the rigorous journalistic research he's done on his band. That was a marvellous band.
Sort of not exist anymore. How long ago?
1970, we knocked that on the head.
And that's when you started working in film?
The year I was born.
Was it?
Yes. No.
No.
No, there were about 10.
He really, I mean, she's very annoying, but he really is quite annoying as well, isn't he? That's a very familiar thing, the way, yes, no, I'm so patronising. I hate it when people do that to me.
10 years in purgatory doing things that had no effect whatsoever. So, I mean, I didn't start working in films until my birthday the year before last, and then the head of Charisma said, make a film, dear boy. So I did.
Dear boy.
Now, you specialise in the outrageous. I mean, is your private life...
Charisma, of course, did, I think they did like Monty Python, and might have even done With Nell and I. No, maybe not. But they did that sort of comedy type stuff.
As outrageous as your sort of...
She read.
Well, this is what I saw. I saw an amazing documentary on you that was made
Amazing?
Amazing.
Oh.
It was made in
Amazing
1974. It was sort of the week in the life of Vivian Stanshall, where you sort of got out of bed as a ghost. You told stories of how you cooked your piranha accidentally. Yes. And he has these amazing tankfuls of turtles and this zebra bottom behind, sticking on his stairway. I mean, that is...
See, that's a really bad thing I've noticed bad interviewers do, is she turns to the audience, starts talking about him as if he's not there. He's got this and he's got... No, don't do that. That's Russell Harty territory.
Isn't normal, is it? That isn't normal by our standards. Well, I'm not one to talk.
It's no less normal than flying Alsatians going down the wall.
But who's got flying Alsatians going down the wall, for God's sake?
They've got flying ducks. I mean, they choose one or t'other. No,
What would you call normal?
Impenetrable.
Great.
She had absolutely no idea what that meant.
Impenetrable.
Great.
I don't know. I mean, I don't mingle much. I mean, you don't know what you're going to pick up. And they, you see, they melt so easily into the crowd, don't they? I mean, as soon as you look around and then they've gone, you see. It's like the Chinese.
You've got a marvellously cruel sense of humour.
Like the Chinese.
Well, I saw your film, Sir Henry, and in it you've got characters walking in and out like cleaners going, oh, I had lumbago, and they just go on and on for 2 hours about lumbago. And that, to me, is a cruel sense of humour, because you pick out...
It's not. It's not cruel. I mean, it's reason because I do that. I mean, my mother does that, and I notice other people, because every time I mean, I qualify myself. I pull myself up short every time I bump my head. And I live on a boat. I'm 6'2.5", inflated, fully inflated. I expect I could get much bigger, but I don't have the appropriate humps. But anyway, at total erection, steady your hand. I'm about 6'2.5", and my boat is...
He is such a rogue.
5'10". Therefore, the bells, or else Uriah. What was the point of all that?
I was asking you about your cruel sense of humour.
Well, he's either on drugs or he's so far up his own arse. He's coming out of his own head.
Towards people. Have you actually met any of those people?
I'll come right at the back and I'm going to take a pill for that. And I can't lie down, of course I can't relax. You know, because somebody's told me to relax, you try and relax.
But have you met someone like that? Have you met someone like that?
Me, yes. And also my mother and other... I listen to this in surgeries. I'm always in surgeries.
But is that where your idea came for Sir Henry?
Surgeries?
Yeah, but for the film Sir Henry, because you've written a book about it, there's been a record and a film. Now, where did the idea originate from? Was it from these amazing characters you met in surgeries, or...
No, well, yes, it did originate from surgeries insofar as I would read the story so far. Gwen and Maureen have become trampolining acupuncturists. Bob is a gorilla, and...
He really is, he's very into himself. I mean, maybe he's a genius. I don't really know enough about him. I don't like the Bonzo Do Dog Dick Dog Dick band at all. Again, I haven't heard that much of their music, but to me it seems like Frank Zappa, like a poor imitation of Frank Zappa. But he's just a twat, isn't he? And she's a sort of semi-twat.
Insists on wearing Dr. Martin boots. Now read on. Now, I never wanted to read on. I just liked the ... because I was so excited, and by that time you heard zzz, you know the drill, and all the rest of it, and you're in the... wondering whether you're going to die from the injection or not, and I'd always liked the story so far, and it was so provocative and exciting that I wanted to write things that were the story so far. I could never give a toss about the story.
Yeah.
But the actual Sir Henry and the whole hierarchy, the whole family of Rawlinson End, were all parts of me talking to myself. I talk to myself all the time.
Are you inspired by toads?
No, only by myself. But that would include...
He's only inspired by himself. That pretty much sums it up.
Toads.
You do like toads,
You're trying to
though.
get a link with your last guest.
No, I'm not at all. My
last.
last guest was not a toad, I'll have you know.
He was green.
That's Robin
that was a
Hood.
close effort.
What are the most important things to life?
The important...
Yeah, what do you find most important?
Why has he got such a huge box of matches? Ridiculous.
In life. Would you say?
Synchrony.
What's that mean?
I have the faintest idea. Things, I think, generosity.
Generosity, that's fabulous. I mean, I'm really pleased to hear you say that.
So therefore I would say
sensible.
making love and making people laugh.
Something sensible.
That's what I wanted.
Is it?
Yes, because I
Well,
heard...
of course it was.
Well, yeah, well, of course, we all know what we want, but I just thought that was amazing. I was watching this documentary on you, and you said that making people laugh and making love was the most important thing in your life. So where does ambition come in?
To do it better.
What's he doing now?
Well,
But you are an ambitious man, aren't you?
Hmm?
You must be ambitious, because to write
Columnists
books...
tell me so, yes.
Would you like to direct a movie? Because so far you've been involved in the writing. Would you
Yes.
actually like
Yes,
to
I would.
direct?
Yeah.
Have you any movie lined up or anything?
Well, certainly one that I'd write myself. I'd like to write a compassionate horror movie.
Marvellous.
Marvellous.
But not...
Well, all I can say is I wish you the
But
best
not,
of luck with this Sir Henry.
Is that how you're going to round up?
I'm afraid I've got to round it up now. I could go on all night being sort of diverse with you, but you're getting the better of
Being
it, totally.
diverse.
Well, you've got to blow me out then.
Oh, better blow you out. Can't have that. But I wish you all the luck in the world with your film, and thank you very much for...
I think this was before blowjobs were a thing in the mainstream culture, because that really should have got a laugh.
coming on. And keep cooking your piranhas and being inspired by toads. It's been
Yes.
wonderful meeting you. Ladies and gentlemen, please Good night. That's wonderful. That's how you should live your life. Marvellous. I would now...
How? What, as a bit of a twat?
If you have an hour this week, you can learn 100 songs on the piano by learning just 4 chords.
Right. Why? What? How?
Check it out.
Why is this? Why? Go away! The sound is still... I don't even know if... I've just got a new computer, and it's... I've just had to reinstall OBS.
Using the Ridley
and
method, you can take those...
I don't quite know why that happened. Sorry about that. God, I'm crap. Thank you. That was sort of uninspiring and annoying, mainly because Toyah Willcox is annoying. Toyah Willcox was a big star. I'm just looking. Actually, let me just look at Vivian Stanshall on Wikipedia, and we'll see what he actually did. Well, best known for his work with the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band, British upper classes in Sir Henry Rawlinson End, which is what they were talking about. There's a radio series of John Peel. There's an audio recording as a book, as a film. Right? That's all about that. And for acting as Master of Ceremonies on Mike Oldfield's album Tubular Bells. Well, that's exciting, isn't it? And that's all he's done, really. The Bonzo years. Yes. Cut up sentences and juxtapose them to form new ones. Bonzo Dog Dada was one of the results which they liked. How interesting. I don't like them because they're crap. There we are. That's my. I'll put that into Wikipedia. Stanshall developed what made his seminal work, Rawlinson End, as a spoken word performance piece. He's just a posh snob with plums in his mouth, isn't he? In the 1980s, he wrote songs for his third album, Teddy Boys Don't Knit, which included 3 songs about his family. I won't bother listening to that. And he's married to fellow art student Monica Pisa, could be They divorced in 1975. That's interesting. Death! Stanshall was found dead in the morning of March 6, 1995, after an electrical fire had broken out as he slept on his top floor flat in Muswell Hill, North London, just up the road from where I live. And yeah, good. Well, that's nice, isn't it? He's a really interesting character. Sorry to his family, I'm being a bit dismissive. Toyah Willcox, singer and actress. Oh, she is crap. After appearing as an extra in a drama being made at the BBC Pebble Mill Studios in Birmingham, an opening came to take a role in Glitter, a play in the BBC set. Anyway, this is boring, isn't it? She went on to do crap stuff. Yeah, she basically wanted to be Susie Sue out of Susie and the Banshees, but ended up more as a sort of joke punk, sort of after punk, disappeared up his own arse in much the way that Vivian Stanshall obviously did, and did some crap songs. I want to be free, I want to be me. And that's it. Good. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I didn't very much. I now know a little bit about Vivian Stanshall and don't feel inspired at all to ever look at him again. I may eat my words, who knows. And Toyah Willcox was on Loose Women. Fact of the day. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, leave a comment below, and don't nobody go nowhere.